Hello everyone! In this video, I'm going to show you how to make and decorate Easter chocolate covered strawberries. And I want to show you guys the strawberries that I buy. I buy this at Walmart and I want to show you guys how big and fresh the strawberries are, since a lot of you guys ask me where do I purchase my strawberries. Also, some of you guys ask me how I clean my strawberries. And I just place them in a bowl with cold water, and I add a little bit of white vinegar and I let them sit for 5 minutes. And after that, I wash them again. I rinse them with cold water and very gently I wash them. I clean the leaves, the stems, because I like to leave them because it's a lot easier to cover the strawberries when you have the leaves in the strawberries. After that, I dry them really good and I put them on top of towel and paper towels so that way all the water can absorb. And I also very gently transfer them to my tray because you don't want to ruin the skin from the strawberries. After that, I let them dry. I let them air dry, or you can also wipe them with paper towels. And this is the things that you're going to need. I'm going to be making some sugar flowers. You need a set of gum paste tools, a drying mold. I'm going to be making them with gum paste, and I have some clear piping gel, and I'm going to be using candy melts, pink and blue, and I'm also using the white chocolate. And this is my Easter basket where I'm going to be placing my strawberries, and this is the foam where I like to dry my strawberries. And now that I have my strawberries washed and dried, I'm going to go ahead and place a wood stick. This is skewers. And this is just to help me cover them in chocolate. Just try to find the hard part of the strawberry and stick it in there. Also, you can try to move the leaves away from the strawberries so it's easier to cover them in chocolate. And I have my blue chocolate already melted. I melted in the microwave. I did intervals of 30 seconds until it was nice and smooth. And to cover them in chocolate, it should be pretty easy. Just dip them in the chocolate and let all the excess chocolate drip down. You can help yourself with your other hand to tap it gently, that way the chocolate drips down even faster. And I like to hold it for a few seconds, that way it dries before I place it in the foam. And I'm going to be placing them in my foam to keep them up so they can dry nicely. Now I'm going to cover some of my strawberries in this light pink chocolate. And I did the same. I melted in the microwave, doing intervals of 30 seconds. And this chocolate was a little harder to melt. But when that happens, I just let it cool down until it gets nice and smooth. Now I'm going to go ahead and melt some of my white chocolate. I love this chocolate. This chocolate is the easiest to melt. I'm going to go ahead and cover some in white chocolate. And for the rest of my chocolate, I'm going to color it with candy colors from Wilton. I'm gonna use a yellow color, and I'm just gonna use a little bit since I'm looking for a light yellow. And I want you guys to see that by adding the candy color doesn't do anything with the consistency. And this is the candy colors that I used. And now I'm going to go ahead and cover the rest of my strawberries in this color. And now I'm going to go ahead and make my sugar flowers. And for that, you will need gum paste, a drying tray, a ball tool, and this is from Wilton, a spatula, and you will also need some cornstarch. I'm going to be making my flowers very small, so all you need is just a very small piece of gum paste, and you just have to make it like in a narrow corn, just like this one. And on the top you have to just press it, and that's where you're going to be making the flowers. So I'm going to be making 4 petals. So I'm just going to separate 4 pieces, just like this, so it's like a cross. And it's very easy, just kind of make the 4 petals, and with the bowl tool you're just going to flatten each of the sides of the petals. And you can help yourself with your fingers so you can press on the petals. And it should look something like this. And trust me, the first or second flower is not gonna look like this, but just keep trying. And on the bottom, I'm just going to cut the little tip and just keep adding some of the cornstarch as you need it. just so the gum paste doesn't get stuck into your fingers. So just keep adding a little bit of the cornstarch even to your tools. And I'm going to be placing them on my drying mold so they can get hard. For these flowers, it takes a while to get set, so you can even make them a day before. For me, I'm going to place them in the fridge so they can dry faster. Now with this piping gel, I'm going to be placing some white sprinkles on top of the flowers to make it a nice center. So I'm just adding a little bit of the piping gel on top, and I'm going to be placing 1 or 2 of the sprinkles. And now I'm going to go ahead and place it in the fridge so it can dry. And now with my gum paste, I'm going to go ahead and make some bowls. I'm going to just roll it and make it nice and flat. With this long string, I'm going to be making 2 bows. And use the knife to make the cut really nice and straight. And I'm using a knife just to cut the sides so it can be nice and straight. And it's really easy, just bring the 2 ends to the center and just press in the middle. And with your tools, just kind of press in between so you can make it look like a bow. And just make another thin strip for the middle so you can cover everything, and now you have your bow. And now I transfer all my leftover chocolate to this ziplock bag so I can make some designs in the strawberries. Or for the blue ones, I'm going to go ahead and just make some straight lines, a little bit like at an angle, and this is gonna make them look really cute. And for my next strawberries, I'm going to go ahead and add my bows and my flowers. You can either use chocolate or you can use a piping gel. But for my bows, I'm using chocolate since I feel like it dries a little bit faster than the piping gel. But since my flowers are so tiny, I don't want to use a chocolate because it's in a different color. So I'll be using my piping gel, but if you don't have this gel, you can use chocolate. Just use very little. And I'm going to be placing 4 or 5 flowers, and look at these flowers, they look so cute. I just love how you can make them a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller, so they can look nice. I just love how these flowers look. And for the rest of my strawberries, I'm just going to be making some designs like Easter eggs. I'm going to use different colors and they're gonna look really cute too. And this is how my Easter strawberries look. I just love all of them. I don't even want to eat them. My kids are ready to eat them and I don't even want to let them touch them. And I'm going to go ahead and place them in my Easter basket. And the rest of my strawberries, I placed them here. This basket is really cute too. And I hope you guys liked this video. If you guys did, don't forget to leave me your comments, to share my video, to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it. And I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye bye.